And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's episode of Perfectly Misfit with your boys Renee and fucking Dan as he does his morning ritual of chugging a fucking Michelob. Love it, love it, love it, love it to fucking death. How are you, brother?
Today. I'm good. I'm good. Today's Bud Light. Or I mean Miller Light. I don't
Miller
drink
Lite
Bud
with
Light.
Miller Lite. All right.
Yeah, I don't do Bud Light. I don't know why, but
I said
Bud Light.
Michelob Ultra for some reason. I don't know.
That's my other go-to.
Ah, see, yeah, I know I wasn't off by
So,
far. But what's going on, Holmes?
dude, not much, not much. I'm rocking my new hoodie, my Castlemania for our boy Corey Castle.
He has
So,
merch. Jesus, I didn't even know he has merch.
oh, he has merch. He has t-shirts on prowrestlingtees.com.
Well, I mean, we don't
Search
need to
his
plug
name.
them just yet. I mean, you know.
I know, but I'm just saying like
We
that.
suck
They
his
have
dick
merch on
up
there.
as is. Apparently he gave me a shout out. I thought I listened to his last episode. I didn't fucking catch it, but maybe I have to listen again or I'll have to ask for a timestamp. But yeah, shout out to
Right.
Corey though.
Yeah, he gave us both a shout out. It was pretty cool.
Dope, dope. Yeah, I must have missed it because I listen to most of my podcasts while driving around and working and shit. So
Right.
on occasion I'll forget to press pause when I'm getting out of the car or something, and like it'll just keep playing, and I get back in the car and keep it moving.
Right. Yeah, no, I just kind of listen to podcasts all day and while I'm at work because it's easier.
Yeah, I like same here, but unfortunately, I'm very, very active when I'm working. Uh, so sometimes there's something banging, sometimes there's loud water splashing, or fucking, just something that just might distract me for 3 to 5 minutes off the show. But I just keep it moving. I can't
Yeah.
I don't have the time to stop and pause and shit and check.
Outstanding.
But
Outstanding.
no, that's some pretty dope merch.
Yeah, dude, I'm a big fan. Yeah, no, it was pretty fucking cheap too, actually. So I'm not gonna complain.
I
So
mean, fucking better be Corey.
I know, right? You better give us the buddy discount,
Just
motherfucker.
say, literally, he got a
And he
whole
didn't, by the way. He didn't give me a goddamn for a dime off this
uh,
motherfucker. What
we
a
gave
dick.
him I gave him a whole segment basically. Now like he does the Alf thing because of me.
That's what friends are for, right?
Shit, yeah,
Dick.
dude. So what else is up, man? Let's fucking get
Oh,
off the
dude.
floor, dick.
Not much, man. I mean, it's the fake spring right now here in Michigan, where it gets nice and warm for a couple of days, and we'll go back and have another shit storm.
You know what's
And
funny is
then
that we're turning into such old men every episode. That's becoming a normal thing. We're talking about the
the
weather.
weather. Yes, yes. Well, it's the easiest thing to come up with when you ask me what's going on. Well, shit, I have a lot of stuff going on. Not a lot of stuff I want to talk about necessarily on the pod, but the weather is nice because it's easy and yeah, we are fucking old men, Renee. We are in our very late 30s.
You start your mouth. Hey, hey, careful. I am 18 years old.
Yeah.
I am
Eight. No,
18
you got to be at
forever.
least 21. 21.
I am 21 and a half tops.
There you go. Yep. Oh no, I'm 21 too with my gray beard, and my grays in my beard. Which, by the way, you're looking kind of scruffy. Are you gonna grow your beard out now finally, or what?
This is not scruffy, dude. I trim it down every like 2 fucking days.
Oh, dude, you gotta grow it out, man.
Never, never.
Oh yeah,
I'm about ready for a
dude,
haircut.
dude. Yeah, man. Bitches love the beard, dude.
No, I usually keep it around the same length as my head hair. So fuck
Yeah.
that.
Well, you should grow that out too. Do you fro? Is that why you shave it, or do
Yeah,
you just have?
I'm
Okay.
fucking nappy as fuck, dude.
Bro, I've known you for how long now? I've never seen you with longer hair than what you have right now.
That's,
That's
that's
why I
right.
asked.
That's fucking right. And you know why?
I know
It's
you're a
easy to
freaking Rican.
maintain. It's easy to maintain. It looks good on me. Why
And
change
you can
something?
cut it yourself, right?
No, hell no. Because my hair is like also grows weird. Like I don't have like the normal. Oh yeah, I wonder who loves this hoodie the most.
Hell yeah, Corey.
Oh, fuck off, Nicole. God damn it. She's bitches.
That's my girl. Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, I've had some twerpy little fucking dumb broad be like, oh my God, you'd be so hot with a beard. And I'd be like, oh my God, you're so hot if you didn't have that fucking voice. So, I mean,
Right.
whatever.
I'm guessing your beard does the same thing as your hair then.
I've never, I think maybe like in early teens. Oh no, shit. I think even for like a little while, I had the little Puerto Rican line thing going, like it would go like,
Oh yeah.
all the way down. But that's about it. Nothing I've ever proud of, but
no shit. I'm like on the fence just for shits and giggles for the next pod doing the cattail. Have you seen that? Where it's like from here normal all the way up, but then like the rest is just shaved. And it looks like a fucking cat's tail curling. I've seen it a bunch as a joke.
You won't do it, buddy.
I so fucking will. It's like you could say you won't grow a mullet. You're goddamn right I will. Someone said once I won't grow your hair out. I didn't cut my hair for like a year and a half. And I just got a normal haircut, like starting back in like May.
You won't come onto the show next week with a fucking cat's tail mustache, pussy.
I gotta get, no, I will.
Okay.
I will.
Okay. If you say so.
Either that or I'll do the full on mutton chops, Hulk Hogan style. I don't know what's douchier, the fucking cattail or Hulk Hogan, you know?
I say stay the way you are, you handsome son of a bitch.
I know, dude. I love my beard.
Someone doesn't want you to do it.
Yeah.
We're 1-1 on the vote. That's 1-1 on the vote. So let's see how many more audience members we can get to jump on board with this fucking voting system we got going on here.
I don't know, Corey's got calls.
Corey came in, complimented your fucking hoodie, and left us.
I know, what a dick.
Girl.
He fucking big timed us.
It's cool. That's cool.
Big timed us.
See how it is.
What a dick.
Okay, man. Thanks for the plug, guys. I'm out of here.
I know. For sure. Cool. That is 100% what happened.
That's cool.
Yeah.
See how it is, Corey. It's cool.
Yeah, we're supposed to be friends.
I bet you talking about me in the first 5 minutes. Yeah, we did. All right. So what? So what?
I only sent him a message to say, hey, watch the podcast.
Oh.
And then he's like, yeah, I got you, bro. I didn't know he jumped in for a second and it was like jumping out. All right, fuck you, dude. This shirt, I'll never wear this motherfucker again. Yeah, how about that, Corey? Dick.
Mr. Castle. Oh, yeah. How about that one?
Yeah. Yeah. How about that, motherfucker?
We still love Corey.
Jesus Christ.
That sucks.
I always will. He's such a good dude.
He's such a good dude. Speaking of people we love in podcasts, any memorable podcast episodes you listened to this week?
Honestly, probably just Legion of Skanks. It was a really good episode. The one that just got released to YouTube with Andrew Schultz. That was really good. I listened to that. Obviously, Castle's latest podcast had an Army veteran on there that also has a podcast that I can't remember because
was that
I don't know.
Hold on, I think I might be behind. You listen to him on another app, don't you?
I straight up listen to him on YouTube. That's where I listen to all my
Yeah, that's what I
podcasts.
was gonna say. I'm on the Mike Lester episode still.
Dude, so shits and gigs. Did you listen to the one with the girl?
Hold on a
Uh,
second. Sorry. I apparently am still in a call, did not realize. Hilarious. Doing an entire podcast live on Discord without even realizing it. That's fucking
outstanding.
hilarious.
Dude, fucking go live on Discord on our Discord. That's fucking awesome.
No, that's not. Like, not one of these assholes could have sent me a text message or something. That's, hey, Renee, your fucking mic is on.
Nice. I thought, well, that's what happened with me in the Connor fight. Like, I did the whole sober January thing, and when
Yeah,
I joined the stream, I forgot to fucking mute my mic because I was already pretty drunk
no
by
way.
the time the fight started. Uh, and then finally, I get a message from Travel Buds, and he's like, "Hey, bro, I didn't mute you because I had a bunch of people message me say that your mic was live," and I was like, "Holy shit, dude! I am so sorry. I am drunk as fuck. My friends are all drunk as fuck. We're playing poker. We're saying outrageous shit. Like,
Dude,
not
this is
like,
funny, man. Like, I listen. I don't even. I haven't heard any of these episodes. The episodes I listen to, like he's. I don't know where he's at. Oh, that's crazy.
he just dropped. He's been dropping episodes like crazy, and he's
Yeah, but
been
I'm
like
saying, like
recording.
the moves of the where I'm at, where I'm. I mean, I think you're listening to older episodes, dude.
Yeah.
Because like I'm on the app that I'm looking at, I'm 5 episodes behind. Like my
Okay.
episode 5 episodes ago.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Dude, he has a Mark Norman episode. I swear it's
Yes,
like
the one that
episode
you mentioned
50.
on every single one of our shows, Dan. Yes,
I
you
know. It
know,
is
you
legit.
love
It is
the
so
Mark
awesome.
Twain episode of Evolving Court Castle.
Yeah.
We can
It
make
is
another
my favorite
podcast.
episode. I think I've
We can
listened
make
to it about 12 times.
we
The
can make
whole
another
thing.
show about sucking off Corey Castle. If that's what you want
No,
to do,
it's
Dan.
not Corey Castle. It's Mark Norman. Tuesdays with
Right.
Stories. Actually, this week was really funny too, but not anywhere near as funny as Legion of Skanks. Can you tell who's my favorite stand-up comedian right now?
Corey Castle.
No, Mark Norman. Mark Norman by far. He is so fucking funny. He is always funny.
All right, my episode this week is actually going to be Bye Guys. Episode of Bye Guys. That's Zach and Miko and Ian Finance. But then they had the fucking Are You Garbage guys. They were
Okay.
fucking. They like you know, when comedians laugh at their own jokes, it could be very annoying. But like these guys were fucking tearing it up so fucking hard. Like like they were laughing at each other, and I'm laughing along with them. It was one of the greatest episodes so far. And Bye Guys just started. No, they're only like I don't know, 5, 6, 7
I was gonna say I haven't listened to it yet. Is it on the Gas Digital Network or is it on
Yeah,
YouTube? Or
so that show spawned off of the Real Ass podcast. They would, on occasion when Lewis couldn't come in, Zach would have Ian Finance sit in with him, and they're both bisexual dudes. And like, so like it's funny, dirty, raunchy, like Real Ass podcast. But then they do a
yeah,
little bit of extra gay shit in there just to be like, you know, edgy and funny, and it's fucking
right.
hilarious. Like, I think this episode. So in the past episodes, they had done, is it a dude or is it a girl's butthole? Well, they will show a picture of a butthole,
Okay.
and you have to guess whether it's a dude or a girl. And then on
Oh,
occasion, throw a
outstanding.
curveball, and it will be a tranny. Um,
Nice.
or like, so then this week's episode was, um, shaved, or is it no long or short, uncut or cut? Yeah, you can figure out the rest of that one there. And
I was gonna say I'm gonna watch that, but then I'm gonna also say I'm not gonna watch that.
we were watching it earlier on the Discord. Shout out to the We Go Hard Discord. But yeah, that's I love that show. I don't know. Zach is the only reason I got into Legion of Skanks. Like I was a fan of
Yeah.
his, and we were homies before it got as big as it is now. Uh, yeah,
What's funny is I got into Legion of Skanks because of you, but what kept me there was Big J. Then you turned me on to Rap, Real Ass Podcast. And at first, I really liked Louis J. Gomez, but Zach Amico has totally stolen that show for me. So I really like Zach Amico. I think he's fucking awesome.
he's and what's even funnier is like you would think like he's like all snappy like that in person, but really he's just kind of quiet and chill.
Yeah.
Like he could
Oh, well,
like
it's like
you could turn it on and turn it off. It's kind of interesting to watch him work.
it's like Joey. You think Uncle Joey would be an asshole or something in person? And like realistically, he's like probably the sweetest person ever. Like it's amazing. So
I ever tell you about the
and
first
like
time I met him?
well, we've discussed it, but obviously most the three people that watch this shit probably don't know.
It was three. Now it's one. Thanks again, Corey Castle. Fucking dick.
What do you got, you dick?
Pour beer all over his fucking shit.
Cover that.
Anyway, no, it was like I went. It was for one of my birthdays. He just happened to be, if I remember correctly, like he used to show up at Gotham in New York City as a comedy club, almost every August, or like it was the very first week of September. So like my birthday is August 27th. So yeah, I got to fucking go see him, and like I had been a fan of his for a couple of years, I think, or so, like probably about 2 years at that point. And but he like we had exchanged, Facebook comments and shit like that. I thought nothing of it, but then like when he met me in person, like because after every show he'll do like a little handshake and photo if you want to. Fucking,
Right.
He gave me a fucking Chiba Chew in my handshake. Remember them? Like that was like the first, like yeah, like those Chiba Chews were legendary. I'm talking about one of the old ones. Like now they're all regulated. He stopped eating them because they started
like the 1,000 milligram fucking Death Stars.
Yeah, but no. But they have like the Chiba Chews had the 1, the 5, and like the 10,000 mil or some stupid shit like that. I think I got the one. I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you this much, bro. It tasted like a fucking Tootsie Pop that he dug out of the earth. And the foil had a layer of green goo on it afterwards, which I was instructed by the extremely hot blonde that I was with to lick off, and I did. Next thing I remember, I'm in a Checkers restaurant holding up the wall, ordering fucking cheeseburgers, no pickles, please. And like my knees are like rubbers. And yeah, that was a good one. It was a good birthday.
Nice.
Speaking of food, do you eat anything interesting this week? I actually have I got show and tell. You want me to go first?
Yeah, please.
My first time ever, because I'm not a huge seafood fan, but I do love a good quiche. Crab meat quiche made by one of the members of my club. Was meant for one of our other members. Shout out to my vice president, Paul, who is not feeling very well. We fucking love you, Paul. We miss you. Hope you get better. But Paul's not like his stomach is jacked up right now, and he told me he's probably not going to be able to eat that within a period of when it's going to be good. So he told me
Right.
to cook it up and share it with the boys, and I did, and that's what's left over. So, but yeah,
Outstanding.
that's fucking delicious. I think I've only
Nice,
ever had,
nice.
I think I've had like a spinach quiche before. What about you?
Dude, I love quiche as well, and a spinach quiche is the bomb diggity.
Yeah.
Uh, 90s reference. But no, I've never had a seafood one. And generally, I'm pretty allergic to seafood. So,
Oh, okay. Okay.
yeah, except for shrimp, which is weird. So,
Well, if you can do shrimp, you might be able to do crab.
actually, no, no, I'm not. I can't.
Well, I mean, like, can't we just try?
I have. I've got stories. It's okay.
I mean,
So,
can we just
and
try
then
like,
imitation crab, the
huh?
dye that they put in imitation crab, almost killed me. Like in like
God,
'97. Again, late
whatever
'90s.
God there is in the world is just like, hey man,
Nah, let's not
stay
fuck
right
with
in the
this.
middle. You were born
Yeah,
in middle. You live in middle America. You guys don't have fucking oceans. It's not for
yeah,
you.
we're gonna stick with middle America shit. Let's do this. Except
Yeah.
for oysters, bro. Oh, dude, I'll throw
This
down
is
on oysters like a
this is
champ.
just insane. This is just insane.
I know it's crazy. I love oysters,
This is
dude. I'd
insane.
punch a baby in the face for an oyster,
I'd
especially if it
record
was
this.
a Renee baby.
Fair enough. I'd probably punch it too. To be honest, I'm Puerto Rican. We're known to be
Dude,
abusive.
fucking New Orleans is lit. I'm using a 2000s reference that I've never said before, just for you, just to make that face.
I'm confused with the New
The
Orleans and
lit.
the lit part. But what? Why? I don't.
It
Okay.
was, yeah, no. New Orleans is amazing.
Did you go to
I've
New
been there.
Orleans? Is that what?
Yeah,
Where? Like
like
I mean,
uh,
like what made you bring that up is what I'm asking.
like 2015 is when I was there, and they had oysters. That's why I had oysters, obviously. So
Oh,
I'm telling you, I told you before we need to go to Baton Rouge together.
obscure reference. That's
And
what?
what?
Exactly.
I've done, no, no, I've said it. We need to go to
What?
Baton Rouge and go
Have
to
you
Chimes.
have you eaten anything interesting in the
Dude,
past week?
I have a local tavern here. It's like I live out in buttfuck Egypt, like
I've been
middle
there.
of nowhere. Yeah, yeah. There's a tavern. It's called Harvard Tavern, not that far from my house, actually. They have like it's like a hole in the wall piece of shit bar, like but in the best way possible. You could say that their food is fucking great. Um, they have a chicken bacon ranch grinder sub, whatever the fuck you want to say. That is the fucking bee's knees, bro. Like again, I'd punch a baby in the face for an oyster. I'd punch three babies in the face for a fucking cheddar bacon ranch sub from this place. But yeah, no, it's amazing.
I think I understand.
And next time you come, I got to take you to all the shithole places here because the shithole
Next
places
time.
here are the best.
Uh-oh, someone's backing up your grinders.
I know.
Those
Well,
are the
again,
grinders.
exactly.
Um, have you watched anything? Have you gotten into the WandaVision? You said you're waiting until it finishes, I think.
Bro, I was gonna bring this up. I'm so gonna wait until the end of the series to even watch it, just because. I've heard like 1 through 3 or 4. You kind of have to just get through to get to the rest of the story. But I don't have the patience for that shit, and I'm a binge watching person. Like I refused to watch Vikings until recently when there's like a shitload of seasons.
Okay.
I love Vikings, but I want to watch WandaVision. I'm gonna wait till it's done and I'll binge the whole thing.
We'll try and remember, and let me see if I can write a note. We'll talk about Vikings next week. Um, no, because like I have a thing we can go off on about that shit.
Outstanding.
But I only asked because like I went back into Game of Thrones again. Did you watch Game of Thrones?
I've watched the first 4 seasons, and then
Okay.
after that, I stopped because it went so far off of. I'm that nerd, all right, that read the books
Oh, it's okay.
first, and it went so far off the book that I couldn't do it anymore, and it bothered me so much. But what season was the Red Wedding?
Um, I could
Like
probably pull
season
that up.
3, season 4?
Let me see. I can probably pull it up really fast. I think it's 3 because that's right. I've just passed that very recently. Um,
Um,
might
like
be
that
season
was
4. I think it was season 4.
yeah, and that was pretty accurate. And then like kind of the shit afterwards was just kind of off, and it bothered me to a point where like in general the series followed the books so close, like besides like age wise for like pedophilia reasons with uh Daenerys because she was like 14
Yeah, she was a
in the
fucking
book,
young.
and
Wait, when she
she
was
was
naked, I don't think was she underage when she was naked.
Daenerys. No, like in the book, she was like
Oh,
14.
I thought you were talking
So that's
about.
what I'm saying. Like I'm glad they exaggerated that. Like they did some good edits, and they picked the right girl for it. Was it Emily Clark? Right, that's her name.
I think so.
Something like that. She's
Yeah,
gorgeous, and yeah, no, like that. Up until, like I said, up until after the 4th season, it was great, and then I couldn't do it anymore. So.
I. Jim, so you remember the scene where they kill Joffrey, the fucking
Obviously, yeah.
the little shithead.
Yeah, yeah. With the
I
poison.
just
I mean, spoiler.
I love fuck. That shows that especially that season's so old at this point. Fuck off. But I just loved rewatching it. It was so fucking satisfying. It was like even more satisfying than I thought it would have been.
Because he was such a little shit. Like, you
Yeah,
hated him. Do you know, speaking of him as an actor, Batman Begins, he plays the little boy. Like, he plays the little boy in Batman where, like, he gets dosed with scarecrow gas. And Batman, like, saves him. Like, he's in it on, like, he's like on uh, you're New York. I don't have these here. What?
fire escape.
Fire escape? There you go. And he's that little blonde kid. He's just that's the same kid, and you're like, wow, oh, that's a cute little kid. And then he goes to Game
Yeah.
of Thrones, and you're like, hey, I know that you
Oh wait,
motherfucker.
I think I remember that there was a meme with that, right?
I'm probably,
I believe that was a meme. Yeah, I remember that. That's funny.
but Batman Begins. I mean, that's an older movie now, but yeah,
Still a great fucking movie.
yeah, it is, dude. Yeah, it is.
Um, What else we're going to talk about? What anything you're looking forward to this coming up soon?
Dude, have you seen the trailer for the new fucking Mortal Kombat movie?
Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Yeah, that I mean that's like the biggest thing I'm looking forward to still. Like it looks so badass. I can't remember what we talked about last week. I'm sure anybody watching this has no idea what the fuck we talked about last week either. So fucking TBI, brain damage. That's what we have. I have. Fuck them.
Yeah, I'm definitely not the stablest of people.
So,
Um,
all right, hold
what
on.
about?
I'll change it. This Saturday, I am looking forward to the AEW All Elite Wrestling pay per view.
I,
Um, and I'm looking forward to one specific match. I will. I mean, the whole card looks good. Card being the whole show. But like the one match in particular is uh, Kenny Omega versus John Moxley, aka Dean Ambrose, and a barbed wire exploding ring match.
oh, nice. Oh, they're going to bring one of those back?
Dude, they've never done one in the United States on this level. Um, I talked to Corey about it too, because Corey is an independent wrestler, and I know like you don't follow wrestling as much as I do, and I'm like they announced it on TNT on their show that hey, this is the first time this kind of match has ever been in the United States,
Yeah,
and I'm
that's a
like,
Japan
well,
thing.
outstanding. And Corey's like did some research as well, and he's like, yeah, I don't think that's ever been in the United States. I've seen a exploding barbed wire baseball bat, but never like an exploding ring match. Which, dude, it's fucking cool.
Have you ever seen one of those?
No, I've seen them on YouTube from in Japan.
Yeah.
Um,
I didn't mean like
uh,
in person.
yeah, no. But yeah, no,
So yes,
Terry,
you've seen them. So
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
you've seen
dude,
them, right?
yeah. Have you?
Okay. Yeah.
Dude, the fucking Terry Funk Mick
I was on a
Foley
terrible.
match.
Don't you remember? I was on a terrible podcast about terrible wrestling events.
Yeah, but that's not a terrible wrestling event.
Well,
That's
but it's
fucking
still
awesome.
original and fucking garbage, trashy,
Sort of,
gimmicky.
but like
It's all
that.
gimmicky crap. I mean, they all. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. They all fucking are great athletes, and they dedicate their bodies to their craft, and I respect them fully. But
It,
but
it's
like,
not gimmicky, but yes, no. Like
it's like,
the
what do you mean it's not gimmicky? The ring blows up. That's
bro.
it was like the biggest gimmicky bullshit ever. Oh my god! Oh, ring exploded! Oh my god! Like
All
it's
right,
great, but
all right. But like the barbed wire,
yeah. Oh, again, like I said,
that's like
I
yeah,
know they put their bodies and dedicate themselves to the craft, and I love what they do. They feel that.
yeah. Blah. Corey Castle, let's make him happy. Blah.
No,
It
no,
hurts. We
I'm
all
just
know
saying
this.
it's funny that it's going to be a big deal, but I mean, like, it was something done in like '94. You
Uh,
know?
I, I want to say it's like actually in the late '80s, but yeah,
All right. I was
dude.
trying to be nice, man. Yeah, but it was just like a
I know, but no, it's a big deal because it's going to be on United States like ground, dude. Like this is the
oh,
first of a kind here.
they're putting fireworks under a ring for the first time ever. Oh my
I
god.
I know, yeah, it sounds hokey as fuck to you, and that's
I
cool.
mean, if they're gonna get fucking ECW bloody, fucking let's go.
That
Fine, fine.
100%. That's exactly what's going to happen.
Okay,
I
all right.
promise.
Well,
I
you know what?
promise.
And we're
It's
gonna
going
have
to
to.
be Stone Cold Steve Austin bleeding out while fucking Bret Hart has him in a sharpshooter like WrestleMania, what, 11? Fuck. I'm gonna throw my own self under the bus on that one. I'm pretty fucking sure that's what it is. It's like one of the most iconic matches ever, and I literally forgot right now exactly what WrestleMania that was on.
Because it matters. Because it matters.
Does though. It
Sure.
does. To you, no. To me, yes.
Something, brother. You're not out there clanging and banging, wearing that yellow, red Harley down the Sunset Strip and tell you what, something, brother.
Hey, brother, what you gonna do when these not even close to 24-inch pythons?
Were they 24? I was gonna say 24-inch. I knew it.
Yeah, that was his saying. Yeah. That's why next week I want to have the fucking Hulk Hogan.
I'm taking your vitamins and
say your prayers. Or we can go on a tangent about the nonsense that Ultimate Warrior would say in his fucking promos that no one understood, and he would just be like, "Some of the darkness," and you're like, "What the fuck?" At the end of his shit, and you're like, "Fuck, man." I'm so glad he died like fucking 10 years ago. No, I'm just kidding.
That is CTE.
He was also fucking racist. So get out. So, hey, let's keep naming an award after Ultimate Warrior WWE. Cheers, bitches. What the fuck? Let's get with the times.
So you really think it's gonna get that bloody?
I do, dude. I will send you the clips. Like, I don't know. I might have sent you some clips already about something I was like super excited to talk to you about.
Did you want me to play that on here? Is that what you wanted me? Is that what you're trying?
I do. I actually named the episode after what we were going to talk about.
Okay, well that's not really how you segue, but okay, we can do that.
We might have maybe, I don't know, named this episode somewhat of Shack Attack. What?
So
do we have it ready? Or no.
Well, you're gonna have to
I'll set it up. So Shaquille O'Neal, I don't know, one of the best NBA players, big man NBA players of all time.
I don't
know, just had him to, start making promos, which is talking shit to Cody Rhodes, who is Dusty Rhodes, the son of a plumber, on AEW for the last couple of weeks. AEW, All Elite Wrestling. And they decided to have a fucking wrestling match this week, and I'm only bringing it up because it's fucking Shaq. Everyone knows Shaq. He is old as fuck, but went and trained for this match, and it was not bad. It wasn't great by any means, but I sent Renee 2 highlight clips. Play the second one first and then the first one so that we can, because the second one is like the end of the match. Or, I mean, the first one's the end of the match. But whenever you're ready. Here we go. Uh-oh. There we go.
Interrupting the count. Good swing and a miss from Cody. With the poke in the eye, now Cody. Cody with the toss.
Boom! That would be the one I wanted you to play the second one. But it's okay. Because it's the end of the match. But, dude, all right. Shaq is the shit for taking that. He went through 2 tables, and our boy can attest, those aren't fake fucking tables. Yeah, they're not the most sturdiest things in the world, but that shit still hurts. All right. Shaq, multimillionaire, already uber famous, has no reason to do that shit at all. But then the first clip, they let him look like a motherfucking badass. And boom, there's the big knee. Throws him in. Dude, he does the Big Daddy Diesel. Fucking Kevin Nash shout out right there. Bam! Like, that is so fucking cool. Like, in my mind, like, he throws out to Kevin Nash way back in NWO, Kevin Nash, Big Daddy Diesel, fucking WWF at the time, who is Shaq on record has said was his favorite wrestler. So he throws out his finishing move, and it was, dude, it's fucking cool, man. Like, this uber superstar.
Were you watching? I want to say like a month or so ago on WWE, where there's like some sort of like belt where anybody can win it.
The
And, like,
24/7 European Championship, like it's a
the
24/7
one,
belt.
the one that like
Bad
the one
Bunny,
that like the one that like, did he win it? I know
Bad
because I know that
Bunny won
I
it.
remember like Saul Rosenberg, a New York DJ, won it.
Yeah, he did. And then R-Truth is the
I think he took
guy.
it off of Booker T, if I remember correctly, or some shit like that.
Dude, that thing has changed hands. It's like, do you remember like the old school WWF when they brought in the ECW championship and they made it like the 24/7, like get a referee. It was hokey as shit, but it was fun. Like you get a referee and pin somebody, no matter when, whatever. And this dude named Raven.
I don't think I remember that, but which is fun. This is all funny, right?
It was like after WCW collapsed in 2001. This dude named Raven won the championship like 50 something times. Raven, by the way, is like one of the greatest minds in wrestling, in my opinion.
I remember playing him as a player in a wrestling game on Sega.
Yeah. No, it would have been N64. And it would have been WCW versus the World. Which WCW, NWO versus the World, which is by far the best wrestling game in the history of wrestling games. I mean, holy shit, that was like the Omega wrestling. Yeah. Every wrestling game has tried to fucking repeat that and never can. And that is not even my opinion. That's like the fucking truth.
Now, did you have another big point you want to hit on? Because I have a question for you.
Hit your question, homie.
Just also because keeping in that same theme, I don't remember if we've spoken about it or not. Did you see the David Arquette documentary?
You can't kill David Arquette or something like that?
Yeah.
Of course.
Did you know about it before that happened?
Absolutely. He was on he wasn't on Rogan. It was not an obscure podcast. It was not a huge one either, in my opinion, but I can't remember what one where he talked about it and talked about the documentary where he got stabbed in the neck.
Yeah, like a lamp. The light thing.
Yeah, like on purpose, and like basically could have killed him, and almost killed him. Yeah, I watched that. That was horrific one because it was on YouTube, and they took it down because of like literally you could see the blood like splurting because I hit him in like the jugular.
Yeah.
So yeah. he's pretty fucking lucky.
That's some fucking mental shit, though, man.
Yeah, dude, David Arquette's the shit. Like, literally, he was in that movie Ready to Rumble. I think it was what it
I
was.
remember that.
Like in the late '90s, and this is where part of the fall of WCW. All right, um, this DDP Sting. That's like WCW on TNT. So they made that movie, and it's like kind of like to promote the movie. They made David Arquette win the fucking WCW championship, which is like fuck you at the time. Like it's the dude from Scream that's a bitch, like that's a cop. Like fuck off over. And no one fucking believed it. Never, no one ever wanted to go through with it. And yeah, that was like the biggest part of the downfall. And he took that to heart, right? Went to wrestling school. Uh, he's not. I don't know. He's not necessarily a decent wrestler. Um, I'd rather have somebody who's a wrestler comment on that aspect. But Corey Castle. But for him to do it and try to be like, hey, the naysayers, like, hey, motherfuckers, like, yeah, I kind of put in somewhat of the work after the fact because I got called out for so many years about it. Like, that's pretty fucking cool. He was famous enough, he didn't fucking need to do it. So
That's why I'm saying it's fucking mental. Like, it's fucking crazy. Like, bro, just.
dude, he fucking married Courtney Cox. Of course he's fucking mentally not stable.
I mean, I would have married her.
And the Friends Day, yeah.
But I'm also not mentally stable, so.
So aren't we all? I mean, to a degree.
Want to do your shout outs?
I'm making sure that's not my dog. It's not
No,
yours.
it's the neighbors.
Oh, okay, cool. Even better. Oh, bastard. It sounded like a small dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
So,
mine sounds a lot
yeah.
bigger than him.
My shout outs is always my buddy Matt Maldonado at Pure Addiction Tattoo, who did our logo, does graphic design, does website designs, does comic books, does
Right.
realistic portraits, dude. You want a pencil drawing of like someone like your grandma or somebody who passed, or your kids as a baby. Homeboy's like literally the best artist I've ever met in my life. So check him out at Darth Maldo. Darth Maldo, like fucking Darth Maul, but Maldo.
I love how you know that we both have artist sponsors, and you're just like,
well,
I know that mine is the best artist ever.
No, like mine's like the pencil drawing tattoo artist. Yours is like the t-shirt designer, and he does graphic design too. And I got it so I stopped trying to promote his graphic. It's not paid. It's just my friend. Like I'm okay with that. I love him. He's one of my best friends. I love him to death, and I'll always promote him. But that's
the
it.
band, right? And you know what? Make sure you promote the band because I will have their music at the beginning of the audio version of this episode, starting this episode. No more procrastinating. It will be done on this episode.
Actual Villains, dude. Check them out. YouTube, Actual Villains. Literally, you could just search Actual Villains. It's there. They have and the REM. They did a cover of REM's "Losing My Religion." That's on YouTube. It's on Spotify. It's on everywhere. It's one of my childhood buddies, Andrew Neneef. Dude's legit as shit. He's a great singer. He's been in other bands, but Actual Villains is the one that we're going to promote because they are actually the shit. So check them out.
Huge shout out to them. Just so everybody knows, this song you guys are hearing, probably at the beginning, and I'm going to see if I can like blend it into our little outro plug section here. Is a exclusive song that we were gifted by them and given permission by them to play. So huge shout out
The
to them. We
song's
really
name
appreciate it.
is the song's name is Void, and it is it was exclusively given to us. They did not promote the song at all. They should have, because it's fucking bomb, but they gave it to us because I'm friends with the dude, and he's like, "Yeah, dude, for sure, use it on your podcast." I was like, "Fuck yeah, we're gonna do this." A couple weeks
So
ago.
you cunt. I love you. Pardon my low energy. I got up very early this morning and mopped, an entire fucking clubhouse because I just wanted to volunteer to, and I am exhausted. Pardon me. But
What's your plug, homie?
let's see, what do we got? Perfectly Misfit every fucking Thursday, 6 o'clock Mountain Time, just because it's fun and make fun of everybody who doesn't know what the fuck Mountain Time is. Shout outs to all the shows I've been on recently. We're friends now. How Are You Now podcast, show about Letterkenny. If you don't know about Letterkenny, go watch some Letterkenny. Shout out to the STC podcast who's had me on recently. I don't know. Joey James Hernandez, tpublic.com/user/ Joey James Artworks with an X at the end there. They make amazing shirts like this one. Looks like a social distortion, but it's a social distancing. He's got a little napkins and sanitizer there. I think that was actually, oh no, that was during the TP problem. There we go. Yeah, a little. Fucking love Joey, man. He's the best. Besides that, we appreciate the few of you who listen to our bullshit every fucking week, or even if you listen
Are we
once a
still
month.
doing the CBD company?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Do us a favor, tell a friend, share this with somebody. I'm going to be more active on getting on YouTube. I think I posted up 1 or 2 episodes in the past week. So there's new episodes on our YouTube, so you can share
Kicks and
that with
giggles.
them.
Did we get the logo on YouTube to match? Yeah.
You probably asked me off the show. Thanks. And we really appreciate those of you who do share. And thanks. Love you guys. See you next week.
I love you too, buddy.